here. It is about 70 degrees with clear mountain views. And it's just lovely. We have Jeff here today. He is here helping Brandon with the overhangs on the roof. And he brought his 2 kids today because his wife had to go to work. So it was really fun to have 2 young children here because Abby is deciding now that she's turning 11 that she wants to become a babysitter. So this is good practice for her. So it's been fun having them. And Brandon's up here with Jeff, being very safe with his harness. Just a good day. So next on the plan, we pick up windows this week. And I think the following week we get garage doors. And then it'll be time for backfill, septic, and then to build the deck. Good Monday. Kids are in full force today, rip sticking and being crazy and being inventive after school. Do you think that's gonna work? So this is what Brandon's been doing. He takes these big giant pieces of wood with his brute strength. He carries them each up the stairs. There's 55 of them that need to go up.
Can you hold it like this?
I might be following you. So they got the trusses up the other day, and now he lifts them up onto the fireplace, and then he goes up top.
That's easier than going up the stairs.
And he goes up the top, and he's been nailing these boards in up here. So he and Jeff, well, mostly Brandon, but Jeff was helping with the first row. Got all of those boards up, and now he's been working on the rest. So got our metal roof today. Came from town and brought them in. So this is what he does.
Wait for the comments. You know they make cranes for that.
Yeah, we had a crane here the other day, and they got one bundle brought up here. So you can see kind of what it's going to look like up here now, as far as bedrooms and loft area. And so it's looking like an upstairs, which is super fun. Let's watch this process. How many are you doing?
What's that?
How many did you go down and get?
4. 4 to finish the roll, run a roll, but
What's your goal for today?
what time is it?
I have no idea.
I can get this side done. All the tough cuts are in, so now it's just full sheet. Full sheet. Just gotta get them up there.
Well,
Hey.
it's a good thing you're so strong. And out here, the colors are starting to change, which has been amazing to see. Unfortunately, because of all the wildfires, you can't really get a good idea of what they look like. But if you look at those mountains off in the distance, it almost looks like fire. But the colors, I mean, it's like, from here, it looks almost just like a red-orange. But our maple's turning here. And then we've got, I can't see the maple up there, but we've got another maple that's starting to turn too. So fall is upon us. You can see how tall this building is. Frankie, you look dead. Frankie, up here. Hi. They get so confused when I talk to them from up here. But you can just see beautiful view from up here. So the kids keep fighting for the other side of the house. I would take this side if it was me and get this killer view. comes with another board. It's kind of cool on all these trusses too. You can see they all say Highmark, which is kind of fun. Dogs are barking at everything. The wind, a bird. And he just keeps going. It's quite amazing. I don't think people realize how much this guy is actually doing on this build. It's a majority. And he looks very official with his carpenter belt, doesn't he, that our friend let him borrow for the week. I don't know, I think it looks pretty cute. This is the part that I typically don't like to watch, but needs a little bit of documentation. Joy, fast forward. He's pretty much got it down to a science now, though.
My little storage spot. Don't tell anybody I'm stashing these up here. Okay.
It's about 80 degrees here today too, so it is a warm one, especially when you're in the blazing sun.
Yeah.
Husky and Abby want to use those big balls to whip stick on. Like, put them on the whip sticks.
The big board? Yeah, that's okay for a little bit until I come down to the barn.
Okay.
You guys got 20 minutes.
That's it.
I'm like, you gotta have fun.
It's like a puzzle. Gets the boards up there. Then he takes the nailer and nails them into place. So it's a nice flat sheet. But you can see, excuse me, you can see this is all of the roofing. And we decided to go black. So you can see it's like a black mat. So we've got all of our roofing supplies here. And then the next step is to build the deck. So that's why this overhang is still open. But looking like a house, hooray. What do you guys have?
Turkey eggs.
Oh my. So we're having chicken eggs. That's one duck egg. And then turkey eggs. Not that I've ever had a turkey egg, but they're huge. So stay tuned how good these are. The turkey eggs. And we noticed with the duck egg that we just cooked too, that it had a double yolk like this one. But look at how orange those farm fresh yolks are. Yum. I'm so excited for duck eggs. I mean, granted, these are turkey eggs, so we won't have these, but our friends gifted these to us. So now you have all had chicken, duck, and turkey. The 3 boys were gutsy and tried the turkey eggs. Okay, which one was your favorite? Turkey eggs?
Duck egg.
Duck egg? Abby, what was your favorite?
Chicken.
Chicken? All right, so I guess they were all winners. Hooray for all these birds. Right, so today, Brandon is putting on the ice and water shield and also another kind of a membrane waterproof shield up there as well. And as you notice, he's wearing a safety harness. Hooray! But I offered to help many times and every time got shot down. And he said, yeah, you don't want to be up here. Is this your favorite job so far? Poor guy. Luckily, it's only got to be done once, right? In theory. Oh, aren't the colors amazing right now? Yeah. They came up here a little bit earlier and gave the ducks some watermelons. So let's see what they've done with them all. Oh my. They have eaten them down to nothing. Did you guys like that? Yeah? I come up here and they talk to me like I'm supposed to understand them. I feel like sometimes I can. Spoiled ducks. That's the way we like it. We had our first duck egg this morning, and I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty darn delicious and giant. So it'll be pretty great once these guys start laying, which, if I'm doing the math right, they say at about 20 weeks they should be laying, so that will put them mid-October, maybe pushing into November, but probably November actually, mid-November if I'm doing my math. But I don't know. I don't know how old they were when we first got them. Some of them are a bit bigger. If you guys remember from when they were ducklings, they were supposed to be day-olds, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Kind of my favorite time of day too. Once school's done, then we come and do our chores, which is kind of my favorite thing with these ducks. Let's see if they get in. I just filled their pool with nice, fresh, clean water, so we'll see if they get in and do a little swim. But yeah, they're venturing off on their own a little bit now, which is fun to see. Are you waiting for me to say something? They all just stop and stare. See if any of them get in. I put a little step stool for them so they could get in easier. Whoop, there's 1, 2, 3. We had 8 in there the other day at once. Oh my gosh, they get so crazy in there too. Four. Five. 6. Oh, 1 out, 1 in. 1 out. They're not super graceful when they get out of this pool, but sometimes they fly out, which has been really fun to watch. But they love it. They have dug holes all throughout this property, and so we fill the holes up, and they just stick their entire heads in and get out whatever it is that they're getting. I don't know if it's bugs or if they like the dirty water or whatever. Oh my. Crazy ducks. Oh, aren't you showing off, huh? Whoops. Six ducks in a pool. 7, 6. Oh my gosh. Every day. This never gets old. I will come up here and spend probably a half an hour just watching these guys. Whoops, whoops, got it? Man, they do love water though. And they're so good about taking turns. Nice job, ladies. So I mentioned the other day that the frost kind of came in and destroyed some of our plants, but I'm going to show you what's still left. So I'm not sure with these beets. I think we're just going to have to eat the leaves or give them to the ducks. The carrots, I mean, the tops look great. Not sure what the under the ground is happening, but the peas kind of drying up a little bit, but I still see some flowers coming, so that's promising. The onions, not sure what they're gonna do. More peas here, more blossoms. So, I mean, part of them are turning yellow, but they like the cooler weather. So I'm hoping once it starts to cool off that maybe they'll start. These beets we've actually been harvesting, and I'm actually liking the leaves just as much as the beets. So the ones that didn't produce anything, I don't really count that as a loss because either we can eat them or the ducks can eat them. So made a pasta last night and put beets and the beet stalks and the beet leaves in it, and it was actually really delicious, and all the kids snarfed it up. So I would say that's a win. Then the broccoli, man, see those little worms? See that little worm right there? Yeah. We've got an infestation of these little worms. I always thought they were inchworms, but they're some kind of a moth. I googled them because you can see they're just eating the heck out of our broccoli. Now, I'm not sure the broccoli's going to do anything this year anyway, but I'd like it to have a chance. But they're all over. You can see there's one here. There's one over there. So I just pick them off and feed them to the ducks, and the ducks think that's pretty great. But our poor zucchini, this is what the leaves look like. They're still a little green, so I'm just letting it do its thing in case maybe it wants to do something, but I don't think it's going to do much. Radishes didn't get hurt at all. Got a new batch of radishes, so in about a week, maybe 2, these should be ready to pick. Yeah, my poor cucumbers just got destroyed. This tomato plant got destroyed, but it still has a little bit of green on the bottom, so we're letting that go. This one, for some reason, was untouched. And of course, the one that was producing got destroyed too. But it's okay. For the first year here, I feel like we're doing pretty good. I'm thinking I'm just going to harvest this lemon. Looks like it's almost ready, but we'll see. Then I repotted all of the apple trees so they would have a little bit more room to grow this winter. We'll bring them inside and then hopefully next year start a little orchard. So we're just down here to get the garbage, which is, I don't know if you can see it down there. So that's where our garbage pickup is, and this is where it sits, and then this is the house. So we got word that down there is where we're going to be needing to build a receiving box for all of our deliveries from Amazon, FedEx, UPS, whatever. But I came down here and I wanted to show you guys. Can you see those beautiful, beautiful colors in the mountains? I had no idea that there were this many maples. Not at all. And it's pretty great. It's just right out our window. So that's the view from down here, and then this would be from the house, but there's still colors all up there too, which is pretty awesome.